Yeah, I look tired. Ooh, hiccups too. It'd be interesting. Start shooting a video with hiccups. That's great. So it is one day until we hit the road to do some of these road shows. Hiccup. Um, yeah, tomorrow night we'll be in Vegas, and then we will have 3 nights in Wichita. So I will be vlogging on the road. But today I gotta prep. I gotta pack. Uh, I gotta go over my set cards for Wichita. I just want to make sure I have all my set cards, all my jokes in order. Cause I'll be doing 30-minute spots. What else am I doing today? Got a bunch of like errands to run. I gotta clean my truck, all that stuff. But at the same time, my boy, like I woke up and he's like, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I want to make sure I spend time with him, dude, because it's a road show. Like, I don't want to hit the road and not like spend time with him. You know, I really cherish that. He always wants to spend time with me, and I love that about him. Like, we have a really good relationship, and I want to give him as much attention as I can. But yeah, today we have various things to do. Starting to think about like being on this carnivore diet and having to be out on the road for a week. Like a fuzz in my mouth or something. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Man, I know I can go to like it's not the best, but I know I could go to like a McDonald's and get some like hamburger patties with cheese and call it a meal. But I generally don't eat McDonald's, and I gotta find like better quality meat. But at the same time, on the road, I don't want to be eating 2-3 times a day, going out to restaurants and buying a $40 steak every time I go out. Like, that shit's expensive too. But we'll figure it out. I haven't done Vegas. I don't think I did Vegas at all in 2023. Yeah, I don't remember. I might have did Vegas last year, but I know I did Vegas several times in 2022. So it'd be nice to go back there, see if I can make some more connections so I can go back. I do like doing that town. That's a good town to do comedy in. But yeah, we're gonna do our errands, run around, see what's in store for the day. But today is definitely a prep day. So no fancy lights. I'm not turning all my lights on. I'm tired. It is the night before we hit the road. I'm excited, a little nervous. I'm nervous about like performing, but just nervous. It's a 1 week trip in comedy. Like, this is the biggest trip I've done. I've done overnighters to Vegas to do shows out in Vegas, but all my road trips have been local. Nah, I take that back. Jesus, forgot. I did do 2 nights in Houston, Texas at the end of 2022. And then now I'll be gone for a week. So it's Tuesday to Tuesday. So just a little nervous. And we're driving across the country, and we might encounter like snow, stuff like that. So trying to make sure every day we leave, we're giving ourselves ample time, especially Thursday. We have to be at Wichita. We're performing Thursday at 7. My buddy Miguel always told me, like, when he goes out on the road, he likes to get there the day before because you don't necessarily want to travel and then perform. I understand that, even though I'm not generally doing that. I understand that because I know what it's like working all day and then having to get up and to exert energy. It's going to be a challenge that first night in Wichita to do a 30-minute set, 25 to 30-minute set, after being on the road for 9-10 hours that day. And we're going to have to leave early because if we encounter some bad weather, it's going to slow us down, could hit traffic, car accidents, whatever. And instead of it being a 9-hour trip, now it's a 13-hour trip. So we're going to have to make sure we give ourselves plenty of time. I mean, I'm probably going to be pushing to say, hey, let's get out of there by 4, between 4 and 5 in the morning, from Albuquerque to head out to Wichita. And then it gives us a little bit of time where even if we're making good time, we can stop, get something to eat, do that kind of stuff. Right now I'm just kind of going through my cards. So I have like all my, I don't know why I'm talking louder because I'm looking away. I got a mic right next to my face. I have jokes on 3x5 cards. It isn't the whole joke, but like I can go, okay, daughter, cupcakes. That's a whole story joke about my daughter coming out of the closet. Sumo, right? That's a joke about my son seeing me in my underwear. This just says daughter, but I know this is my daughter heard us joke. VR. That's a VR. I do a whole thing about the Titanic in VR. Mile High. You can guess what that's about. 55-gallon drum. 55-gallon drum. That's a joke about scaring the crap out of my daughter's potential boyfriends or girlfriends when they come over here. Car accident. And I got a little asterisk. It says callback. So I'm going to arrange these at least for my first show in Wichita. So what I'll do, Wichita first night, is I have like 2 big callbacks. And I think I'm going to overlap them. I might overlap them, or I might do like one big story arc callback, do a couple jokes, and start the next one with the big callback at the end. That might be what I do. I have another joke that has a smaller callback. If I do all 3, then I'll overlap them. But what I want to do is like first night, put them in an order. Then Friday night, put them in the opposite order. And whichever one does better, that's the order I'll go with for the Saturday night show. Not total like jokes. And then what I'll do is after I have these arranged the way I want, I will put them down and break them down into smaller bullets and put them either on a smaller, or like maybe like a 5x7 card or a small piece of paper. And then I'll put it there on the stool with me. I'm not doing 30-minute spots all the time. So I know all my jokes. But I think it's where do I want to go from this story to what story do I want to go to next? So it's good to, I think the more you practice these longer sets, the better you're going to get at not memorizing jokes. I mean, jokes are jokes. You have to know your premise and your punchlines, and you have to get up there and talk naturally because it's a conversation with the audience. But the thing to memorize is like the outline, like the framework of how you want to lay it all out. I think it's a good idea for me. It's always been a good idea to go in with like some type of game plan. So I'm going to rearrange that here. Also, it was my birthday yesterday. Look at what my buddy got me. We see that? We see that? Heck yeah, dude. SM58 Shure mic. He said this is one of the better mics to be using for performances. The mic I have right now is good, but it is sensitive. I am curious about the sound difference. I might do a test when I get back from my trip. But I did want to take this out right now. Comes with a fancy bumper sticker. Yeah, who doesn't want to put a neon green bumper sticker on their really nice truck? That's cool. It comes with a clip for your mic stand. Probably so it fits it. I'm assuming this is about the same size as my other one. It is. Actually, they look identical. Oh, cool. That's cool. Comes with a bag, which is nice. You want to make sure you put it in a bag. Always wrap it up if you know what I mean. Yeah, buddy. And then, nice bubble wrap. Ooh, that's got weight to it. Damn. And then some Velcro. I guess it... Hey! Here's some Velcro that you can put on your... on your... your XLR cable. But we're not going to give you the cable. I mean, obviously. But we're going to give you the stuff to go with the cable. So anyways, let's test that bad boy out. I'm curious. Let's see. Oh! Check. Oh, baby. How's that microphone? I'm looking into the camera, looking at myself on camera. All right. So I'm digging this microphone. I like this. This is nice. It's nice. That bubble is small though. Watch. Wow. It'll come out of that bubble real fast. So this is the bubble in this mic is really small. And I wonder... Yeah, you have to be up close, which is good because usually when I perform, I like to have... I generally like rest the microphone on my chin. I actually really enjoy doing that. Probably not the best thing if you're the 10th comic to go up on some like comedy marathon show and you got like 2 or 3 people with like mouth herp or something spitting that shit all over the microphone. Then you go and put the microphone. I don't know. I haven't had any issues yet in 5 years, but now that I said that, I'm going to get everyone's junk on my face. Yeah. But anyways, this is a very nice microphone. Thank you to my friend Robert. Robert, you are a rock star if you're watching this. I do appreciate that. He's one of my biggest fans. He does come out to a lot of shows, and he's been a huge supporter in all this. So thank you very much, Robert. I will cherish this, and I will make sure I start using this microphone. This is nice. Oh, it's creamy. It's like my voice. Cream. Who sings that? Prince? Cream. I still don't get it. I don't get the sex. You guys can make fun of me all you want, but like, I don't get the sex appeal, ladies. I do not get the sex appeal. Cream. Okay, maybe I do get it. Why am I talking into this microphone? I have this microphone. I just like the weight of this microphone. This is nice. This is very, very nice. Anyways, we'll do a test when I get back because it's starting to get late at night. I still have a few more things I got to do to prep for tomorrow. I did go wash my truck. That was so nice. Stop it. And it does fit into that. So that's cool. I got a new clip for my microphone stand if I ever need it. But yeah, I went and got my truck washed. I washed it myself. I spent about 2.5 hours detailing my truck because we're going to be out on the road. I have another guest. Dan's going to be in my truck for a week. And I just like to start with a fresh slate car-wise. I want to make sure it's all clean. I busted out my nice camera earlier, my Canon. My Canon M50, charged the batteries, tested that, cleared the card. That's all good, ready to go. Actually, I'm going to test this other card right now and see if there's anything on it I don't want. If not, then I'm going to bring that one as well. So I have an extra data card. What size is this bad boy? 256 gigs. That's good. I think my other one's 256 as well. So that should be plenty for photos and videos. I'll probably be shooting a lot of stuff just on my phone, but I also have the nicer camera in case I want to get some nicer stuff. Already packed up my pills. I had to get my pills all together, like all my supplements and stuff. I started taking the beef liver capsules. I think it's from MK is the name of the company. Anyways, I started taking that like 5 days ago. I think they came in on Thursday or Friday. They might have came in on Friday, but I started taking those. I I wouldn't say there's taste, but there's a little taste. Like you know, take 4 of them, I throw them in my mouth, swallow, and you can kind of taste the not a great taste on the back of your tongue. But fortunately, I'm not like taking bites of liver or something because I'm not ready for that. But yeah, so we are going to be hitting the road tomorrow. We'll probably be, Dan and I already talked, we'll probably be shooting some podcast stuff because he has his own podcast, The Verbal Gym. Check it out if you want to learn from a bunch of comedians what they do and as they work out their material. So we'll probably shoot one of those because I was the first episode of his podcast. I think he's got like 40 episodes out already. He wants to do another one, but like on the road. We'll probably be shooting more of these, more vlogging. Probably do some other clips, some shorter clips. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to end up doing. I'm just looking for. We're going to be out on the road a lot. We're just going to go enjoy and have a good time with no pressure of like, oh, we got to get this done. We got to get this done. But one of the things we do got to get done is we got to sell more tickets in Wichita. We have to sell more tickets in Wichita. If you know anyone in Wichita, share this video and tell them, hey, this dude is coming to Wichita this next week. Maybe you'd want to go see him. Maybe not. I don't know. You're watching me here, and you're like, this guy's not funny. Because it's a vlog, motherfucker. This is not supposed to be funny. This is my daily life. This is me living my life as a comedian. And this is all the bullshit that happens behind closed doors. It isn't all Matt Rife fun and games up on stage. Like, that's 10 minutes of the day. That's 20 minutes of the day. That's 30. If you're a headliner, that's an hour of your day. But there's 23 other freaking hours. What does a comedian do? This is it. This is it. Talking to cameras, hoping someone will click a like and a share and a, hey, great job. Why am I talking like this? Because I don't know. I am drinking gin. No, I'm just kidding. It's just water. Salty water. It's got electrolytes in it by Element. It's not paid promotion. I don't get paid for shit. But it's tasty. But I do notice like that stuff like seems to give you a little bit of upper, like uppity up like energy. But they said like electrolytes are super important. For the energy, for cramps, like all that shit. So trying to drink that every day. But all right, I think I'm going to go through these cards and try to figure out what my first night in Wichita is going to look like, Like, what do I want to open up with? I think too, like when I'm out on the road, I'm going to figure out like some fun facts. What are some fun facts? Like I did look up some fun facts, or not fun facts, but just facts. Wichita or Kansas, their state flower is the sunflower. I don't think I'll see any sunflowers on the way because it's January. Yeah. I did look at a map of the United States in Kansas is the dead center of the country. Like if you took a measuring tape across the country, I think you're going to find ground zero, center of the country, right smack in the middle of Kansas. That's what I think. So that means if you're in Wichita, like to go to the beach, you can go either east or west. It does not matter. Both ways are the same. But I do want to see if there's any cool fun facts. Because if there's anything there where I can come up with like a fun joke, a reference to the states, to the city of Wichita, to any neighborhoods in Wichita, like anything that will help give me like some like something just to relate with the audience, I think would be great. And that's probably what I'll open up with is like something there, something relatable, something to catch their attention. Like, oh, here's a kid from California. Hi, I'm Chris Kidder. I'm from California. I got a problem. I got a joke here that says Nintendo shirt. That's when I was wearing a Nintendo shirt. I have a T-shirt that has the Nintendo controller going across it. My son, I got the shirt a few years ago, and first time he saw it, he came up behind me and put his hands around my armpits and just grabbed my boobs and goes, "Oot, oot, 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 oot." It was pretty funny. So I talk about that on stage. Yao Ming of the Philippines, that's my mother-in-law because she's so tall. Oh, she's so tall for a Filipina. Getting old. Yep. Remodeling the World Trade Center. Dating apps. I don't want to start with anything too dark. I'm probably going to start off with... I think I'm going to start off with my wife and I have been together. So I'm going to... Okay. So because I have a joke about my wife and I being together for 22 years and our daughter hurt us in the bedroom. And that is a very fun joke. It's very animated. Wife is racist. I think all of us have some sense of dislike of people, but that's a fun joke. I love saying that too because my wife is Asian. She's Filipina. And then I tell a joke about her being racist and I'm white. And it's like, wait, what? You're married to an Asian woman. Your wife is racist. What is going on? Son is super competitive and he got in his first fight. He reads at a 9th grade reading level. More like 10th grade now. Succumb these nuts. My 9/11. My 9/11 joke. Daughter hurt us. We can do all my... See, here's the thing. Because the daughter hurt us joke it's a family joke. I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about my daughter. The callback is about my son. It's a story about my son. So maybe I keep all like the main family stuff. Yeah, maybe I keep all the family stuff together. Oof. So I think because I open up with the daughter hurt us joke, that is sexual stuff. So VR in the Mile High should go not too far after that. Getting old. Remodel World Trade Center. Dating apps. Edibles. That's the hobby joke. Edibles. Ponies. Dodgers. Hobbies. Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. 55-gallon drum, battle cry, washcloths, wife is racist, daughter, cupcakes, son is super competitive. That goes before, and first fight go right before the stranger danger because that's all about my son stuff. 9th grade reading level, sumo, Secondi's nuts. 9/11's a different joke. Secrets to marriage. Toys. Secret to marriage. Toys. VR. Mile High. Okay. Then hobby. Ponies. Dodgers. Edibles, kids are great. Then we're talking, when we get into talking about edibles, when I talk about edibles, I'm talking about how short my kids are and how I put my edibles on the top shelf because I can't reach them because they're Filipino. But that gets me into the kids stuff. That gets me into the kid material, talking about my son and my daughter specifically. So daughter would be cupcakes. Daughter's cupcakes. She also is 55-gallon drum. That's a daughter joke. Battle cries military. Washcloth is military. Wife is racist. My wife is racist. I'll save that for somewhere else in the set. So daughter. Secret to marriage. Hobby. Daughter's cupcakes. 55-gallon drum. Okay. So we'll do that. But basically that's what I'm doing, folks. Like I'm putting these together. So but after my daughter, I think if I did, so I have the daughter's cupcakes, that's her coming out story, and then I have 55-gallon drum, which is a dating joke about my daughter. So maybe I'll do the 55-gallon drum first. And then, so my daughter came out. And then my son's jokes. So Secondi's nuts. Sumo, 9th grade reading level. Son is super competitive. First fight, stranger danger, which is the callback joke, which is super important. That closes out this set. And that there probably is, this here is probably almost 15 to 20 minutes of material right there by itself. Yao Ming of the Philippines, I don't even know if I'm going to do that. Dating apps, don't know if I'm going to do that. Nintendo shirt, don't know. Getting old, I like talking about getting old. I talk about like the drugs I'm taking, getting old, losing my hair, how there's a turf war going on up there. Battle cries, a military joke. I like doing that one. Washcloth, wife is racist. So wife is racist is a fun joke. Getting old, remodel. So let's see. I don't know. Where is my... Hold on. I got a car accident. Where's my bucket list? Did I not write that one? I might not have written that one down yet. Remodel, World Trade Center, Battle Cry. I don't see my bucket list here. I think. So, alright. Where's my Sharpie? Sharpie. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do all of these jokes. We will see. But I do know. I put the Sharpie in here? I did. Sharpie. But we'll do... So all this family stuff, and then we'll do my bucket list joke. Bucket list is like... The beginning part is 5 minutes long. And it's me talking about a list of things I don't want to do before I die. It's the opposite of what a bucket list is. I call it a fuck that list. And I get the audience to shout it out because I'll say something stupid like riding a bull. And I'll say, like riding a bull. Like, I don't want to do that, right? Like, and then people will usually shout out, fuck that. Which I like, you know, it means they're listening. It's crowd participation. But I'll do that joke. It's a 5-minute set. And then I have this car accident callback. And this is about me getting in a car accident. But it is a callback to the bucket list joke. But I didn't. I thought I wrote bucket list. How do I not have bucket list on here? Bucket list. Okay. I got bucket list now. So if I do the bucket list joke, and then maybe the 9/11 joke, because it's stupid. 9/11 is a stupid joke, like funny stupid. But that is a talking about holidays. So I talk about being the new year, and then I talk about Halloween and how this is my favorite holiday of the year. And then I can say, talk about getting old. Remodel the World Trade Center. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Battle Cry. Washcloth. So I'm going to do Battle Cry for sure. That's a military joke. So I'll do bucket list, 9/11, getting old, Battle Cry, and then car accident. And then that's my set, guys. I have a 30-minute set here. I do want to lay them out on a table, but I'll do that in my hotel room. I am going to take these other cards, and I'll take some blank ones because there's other jokes I could potentially have. But I don't want to just sit there and I don't want to just add them in just to add them in. Like, I have to want to do these jokes. Yao Ming of the Philippines, like, I haven't talked about that in like 2.5 years. And that's about my mother being like the tallest Filipino in the Philippines. And she's the Yao Ming of the Philippines. And she gets off the plane in the Philippines. And she has to like push her way through the crowd. Give me rice. And you know, I do this whole stupid act out. The dating app is me talking about like, this was a real conversation. I do all these jokes about my wife being a short Filipina, and I compare her to being a little person. But then I have this dating app thing because she's like super obsessed with little people. She is. That's her thing, not mine. Not a sexual thing. It's just a weird. She thinks they're cute. So I do this whole thing like if I would have saw her app or her profile on a dating app, would I have picked her? I don't think so because I don't know how I would feel about asking a woman out on a date who said she was into little people. I don't know. Like, I think that's where I draw the line. It's where I draw the line. But that is my set, folks. All right, more to come. This is a longer post because you guys just went through my cards with me, and if that was helpful, cool. If not, it is what it is. But that's my thing. This is what I'm doing. All right, we'll see you on the road.